And now we'd like to introduce Camille Lusage, please excuse me, from the University of Information Technology and Management, Poland. And the chapter is titled International Scholars in Academic Semi-Peripheries, a Sign of Research Excellence or a Remedy for Staff Shortages. Thank you for your 2-minute remarks.
Thank you for having me here today. So I'm going to briefly describe this chapter, but let me start with telling you that normally I interview scholars. I do qualitative studies, but this one is somehow specific because it's purely quantitative. Because what we did was to analyze official statistics, public statistics regarding geographical distribution of international scholars in Poland to answer this question about the quality, about the impact of international scholars on Polish higher education system. And what we found is that unlike many Western studies from the US, from the UK, those international scholars coming to Poland are often based in smaller cities, in less prestigious institutions, in institutions ranked lower than the national average. So in general, it's disputable that those international scholars are always hyper-productive, as it is sometimes proposed in the Western papers. In Poland, there are other reasons for having those people in our system or for those people to come to Poland. Namely, we have a lot of universities in Poland, like 400 universities in 40 million countries. So that's a lot. And we need like skilled teachers and native speakers of many Western languages. So this is the reason why universities try to attract them. And this phenomenon, all in all, is marginal, I would say, because in Poland we have like 3,000 international scholars, which accounts for roughly 2.5% of the entire academic staff. So this study demonstrated that academic migration to semi-peripheries is very different from this brain circulation or brain drain, which can be traced in the US or in the UK. The reasons are different and the outcomes are different. And on the other hand, the motivations of those scholars are very different, but I don't have enough time to discuss that. Just let me conclude with one idea, because out of those 3,000 people, the dominant group were Ukrainians, even before the war. And nowadays, it's highly likely that more and more Ukrainians will come to Poland as a result of this brutal Russian invasion. So the picture has changed drastically since we made this paper, since you wrote this paper. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Camille, for sharing your chapter with us.